Cisco makes its big channel play in the cloud. This and a whole lot more on the High Tech Countdown. Hello everyone, I'm Paul Dunleavy-Bledsoe and I'm flying solo today. I'm the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News at the Cisco Partner Conference in New Orleans. And Cisco launched their big channel program for the cloud called Cloud Partner Program. It has 3 tracks and it's wide open for solution providers. Had an opportunity to talk to the newly crowned channel chief, Edison Perez, and let's bring him in now. So joining us on the High Tech Countdown is the channel chief for Cisco Worldwide, Edison Perez, the newly crowned channel chief, I might add. And very, very interesting, announcement yesterday, the Cloud Partner Program. Can you tell us a little bit about it and how the partners are going to make money with it?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Paulo. We're really excited. We're here at the Worldwide Partner Summit in 2011 in New Orleans. And we did announce on stage a new partner program for cloud. The objective here is to enable and brand and help partners take advantage of the opportunities in cloud. We believe they can play 3 different roles. They could be cloud builders, they can be cloud providers, or they can be cloud services resellers. Our program is geared towards identifying each of those 3 different roles, branding the partners, enabling them, and helping them take advantage of the opportunity.
So Edison, how are you going to see it rolling out with the partners? Do you see them going in all 3 areas, or maybe just focusing on one? And where would they start?
So when you think about cloud today, you're going to see cloud being developed in both a private environment, enterprises, commercial areas, or public. The first opportunity that we think is going to be the biggest in the next number of years is to build out clouds, to the infrastructure. Think of it as building out the highway before you can put cars on it or before you put services on it. So we think that the number one opportunity, which is going to play into the hands of our infrastructure partners, is to be a cloud builder.
Edison, in 2010, I think every vendor and their sister announced the cloud strategy, and I guess you're no different doing it here at the Partner Summit. But what makes Cloud Partner Program different from the others, in your opinion?
Well, number one, Cisco is very partner-centric in the way in which we think about cloud. Our goal is to enable partners so they can develop services and be able to give customers as many options and choices. We don't want to compete, so we're clear. Our goal is to enable, not to compete.
Yeah, you said that you're not going to be a cloud provider. I think that was pretty key.
That is true. So one of the things we said is we're not going to be a broad-based cloud service provider.
Right, of course, yeah.
And the reason for that is because if you think about WebEx today as an application, that is a cloud-based application. Yeah. So there will be certain applications that are just part of our collaboration suite, for example, that just make sense. But the objective here is to enable partners and have them be able to drive services into the market.
Okay, great. Well, Edison, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
So to get a perspective from Cisco's Cloud Partner Program and what it means for Canada, we have joining us Donna Whitman, the channel chief for Cisco Canada. Donna, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks, Paulo. It's great to be here.
So tell me, what is it going to mean? What's going to be the impact for Canadian partners, the new channel, the new cloud program?
So first of all, I think it's really, really exciting that what we announced here at Partner Summit today was that our Cloud Partner Program is going to have 3 elements to it. And our partners, all partners, can really participate in this. So we've got a cloud builder designation, we've got a cloud provider designation, and then we've also got a cloud reseller designation. So I think what's really exciting is this is all about the partner. This is our entire strategy is through partners, and I think that's a real differentiator in the marketplace.
Do you see partners initially jumping in on the builder portion of the track, or how do you see it playing out?
Yeah, I think the builder portion is going to be the first thing. I think building cloud-ready infrastructure is going to be the immediate play for partners, and I also think the services practices that can be built up around this is really critical.
Yeah.
So I think cloud assessment services, the ability, how customers are going to transition with ROIs. I think the services piece is going to be really critical, and partners that can build up that professional services practice are going to be really profitable.
A lot of the keynotes really sort of tried to steer partners towards more professional services. 13.5% growth in that area. From a Canadian perspective, what's the story there?
Yeah, so we're seeing double the growth in terms of professional services over compared to product, and we really believe that this is just such a key thing. So it's now, it used to be about 20% of a partner's revenue stream was from services. Yeah. Now it's about 50%. There's such a huge opportunity there for our Canadian partners, and we want to help them. We just launched a collaborative professional services, so we can help them from a multiple points of view. So we've got, basically we're putting all the Cisco intellectual capital and automation and tools behind this. So we've got 50 million devices that we read from. So we've got assessment services that we're offering the partners. We've got guidance and development, so we can help when they're doing their designs. We'll validate the designs with them. And so it's really exciting. There's also a practice accelerator. So if they want to get into new areas, we're going to help them get up to speed with best practices. In talking to some of our Canadian partners, really, really excited about this, and they don't see any other vendor in the marketplace providing this type of expertise to them.
Okay, Donna, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So to wrap up the conference, we have Paul Edwards, market analyst for IDC Canada. Paul, thanks a lot for joining us.
My pleasure.
So in this conference, they talked a lot about the cloud and released a cloud partner program. What are your impressions of that? What do you think it's going to mean to Canada?
Well, I think first off, from a Cisco perspective, it's important that they do recognize their participation in the cloud and the fact that cloud is becoming a big part, or will become a big part of the industry, both from a private cloud and a public cloud perspective. And also at the same time, there's the partners that Cisco relies on in the Canadian market and worldwide that also need to embrace the cloud in their own businesses. And it was interesting that, it was said in the conference that the expectation is that the partners are not going to just focus specifically on cloud as a part of their business model. They're going to focus on cloud as well as the other things that are offered in the Cisco portfolio. So I think it's also important from the partner perspective to see that Cisco is getting behind the cloud, giving them the opportunity to get engaged in the cloud and to make money on the cloud. And I think what they're putting forward is setting that opportunity up for the partners.
Speaking of making money, when you look at this program, do you see any issues in terms of partner adoption? Do you see a whole influx of partners jumping on this opportunity, or what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, no, I think it'll probably be more of a slow boil, if you will.
Okay.
I think you'll get some of the partners jumping on relatively quickly, those that are already kind of thinking about it and going down the road of supporting cloud from the various aspects that Cisco is setting up. So as the provider of cloud offerings, or as a resale partner of cloud offerings. I think there's only a certain number of partners that are going down that, have gone down that road and are set up for that. But we'll see more take it on as we go down in the next year or two, because the opportunity is there.
So quickly, Paul, they also want to steer partners towards professional services. What's your take on that?
I think it's huge. I think Cisco's always been a very good vendor in terms of assisting their partners in taking advantage of trends in the market, and one of those is the fact that customers really need the partners to have more of a view to their business from a technology perspective, looking at the solutions as opposed to just point products. And in this case, with the professional services that Cisco is offering that the partners take advantage of, really, one, helps the partners, I think, win more business that they wouldn't have otherwise won, but also gives the partners the opportunity to potentially take on those services themselves and kind of learn it as they go and to build from that. And I think, that in itself really aligns with the market and with the partners and where Cisco needs to go to.
Well, Paul, I got to tell you, I think you're a great fill-in for Shane Schick. You should be doing this more often. Thanks a lot for joining us on the High Tech Countdown. And that's it for the High Tech Countdown. click on to our next show. Thanks. Bye.